I'm here for everyone tonight. I am here with
Denise Patterson.
and Denise Patterson. What is your job title?
I am the superintendent for Asheville City Schools.
Okay. And what was your goal of tonight?
Our goal was to provide our community with information about safety, the measures that we implement in our schools, and we wanted them to know that our schools are safe, and we wanted to provide updates what we have been doing in the recent months.
Okay. And what have you been doing in the recent months?
We have been conducting safety assessments in each one of our schools. We've been collaborating with the police department and our first responders.
And what inspires you to do what you do?
Education has always been one of my passions. I enjoy working with students. I've enjoyed working with teachers. And in this role, it's broadened my horizons to work with a lot of community members. So I really want to make sure we reach our students and make sure they have great places to learn and that they are safe.
What do you what do you recommend for people in the community to do? What should they do to make this change?
Well, we would like for you to come visit our schools to know that they are safe places. We invite you to be a volunteer in our schools. We would like for you to get to know our students and to look and realize that we do have safe schools. Also, you can make donations. We're in the process of purchasing cameras, so if they would like to make donations for our cameras, then we would love to have those donations. But more importantly, we want to see visitors in our schools to know that they are safe.
I'm here with
Representative Susan Fisher. I represent District 114 in the North Carolina House.
And what was your purpose for tonight?
I was here to be a part of a panel discussion joined by the two school superintendents in Asheville City and Buncombe County and myself as a legislator to talk about school safety. In light of the tragedies in the school in Florida and others that have happened over a period of time.
And how do you define school safety?
School safety to me is, in many cases, school is the safest place for children to be. It is safer than home in many instances. And so we want to preserve that. We want to, as the teenagers from the March for Our Lives talked about, we want to preserve the school as a sanctuary of learning, keeping it safe from intruders and keeping our healthy children safe. I think, if you look at the impact that the Florida school tragedy had on the young people in our communities, we have seen the young people mobilize like never before around this issue. And what I would say is we need to encourage them. We need to keep encouraging them. They're staying active. There is an organization in Buncombe County called Moms for Gun Sense, and they meet regularly, and now they're calling themselves Moms and Youth for Gun Sense. And so I think that there are many things that we can do to just keep that momentum going so that we do end up with policies around school safety that are protective of our young people and that actually keep us all healthy and safe.
And how do you believe that these policies are likely to occur with our current president right now?
I think, like they say, all politics are local. We may feel that we don't have a lot of influence at the upper levels of government, but at the local level, there is a lot we can do. For example, we have heard recently that there are over 100,000 17-year-olds who are eligible to vote in the next election. And with the momentum that they have gotten from the March for Our Lives and the things that they are involving themselves in on an issue basis, that to me says that we are going to have an impact locally. So I think the local impact, it sort of builds on itself, and then finally the message gets to the top. So we start at the grassroots, and I think grassroots is so important. It's where I started on this path, working in my children's schools, doing things just at the community level. And it really does reverberate all through the community.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have one. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Karen, and I'm here with
Joe Huff.
Joe Huff. What was your purpose of tonight?
Basically just to provide education to the public. Some of the events that's happened at Florida back in February 14th with a school shooting. People want to know what do we do to secure our schools, keep them safe, what have we been doing, and what are we doing in the future that maybe we haven't done before.
And what do you think that is?
Well, one of the things we talked about tonight was what are the mandatory drills that our schools have to do, perimeter lockdowns, full lockdowns. They do tabletop exercises where they talk about events that occurred like in Florida. How would they secure their buildings if something like that were to happen? Something a little bit more close-knit to home, current activities that have happened. And then for the future part of it is, what more can we do? Some of the things we talked about tonight as far as exterior locking of the doors, that there's only one entrance, making sure we're doing that, door buzzer systems, and just basic protocols. If there's someone in the building that doesn't have a name badge and you're a teacher, just asking them, have you checked in with the front office, and directing those. So it kind of goes back to that see something, say something,